Hey there, it's Laura Templeton with 30 Second Success. I'm really happy that you're joining me here today on Live in 30 with 30 Second Success. Today, I'm here to share some really pertinent information with you about networking. At Live in 30, that's what we do. We actually share really great tips, tricks, and tools that will help you become a more effective networker, really increasing your connections and growing your business. That's what we want to share with you today. So here we are on episode 14. Yes, 14. Been sharing now with you for 14 weeks, hoping that you're getting to watch the videos as they go live. Been sharing them also on my YouTube page, here on Facebook, and other places too. So make sure you're checking them out. If you haven't watched them yet and you want to get caught up, they're real quick. So take the time to check us out either here on Facebook on the 30 Second Success page or on YouTube at 30secondsuccess.com. And while you're there, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube page and connect with us live here from week to week, and mark your calendar every Thursday at 3:30. We're here live to discuss networking with you. So if you have questions or if you have something that you'd like us to discuss here on 30 Second Success Live in 30, be happy to do so. So make sure you're adding that to the comments so that we can help you become a better networker. It's all about helping you. So I'm going to dive right in here, but make sure, again, don't forget to connect with us on social media. I already mentioned YouTube, Facebook, but LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram are other places to find us as well for a lot of inspirational information, connections, and places to grow your business. So I'm going to share today some information about making introductions. I know it sounds simple, right? But the importance of making introductions is all about connecting people within your network, helping people to grow their business. Because remember, having a heart of service is what networking is really all about. It's not about you. When you start taking yourself out of the picture and start figuring out how you can serve others in your community, in your network, that's when the magic happens. That's when your business starts to grow. That's when people start talking about you. And all of a sudden you start getting these really great referrals. So be someone who's really about serving others and helping to elevate their business by introducing them. There's a lot of great, simple ways to do so. One of the ways that you can really, and I shared these on my blog. So if you're getting my newsletter, great. You saw my blog. I think it came out yesterday. And if you're getting that information, make sure that you're reading through. And I did say I was going to share a really great tip. So make sure that you stay tuned to this whole video so you get that tip. So what I'm just going to do is just go through some of those things that I shared on my blog so that you have them here and you get a little bit more information from me. But what I shared was the importance of really making those introductions, connecting people within your network, and helping them to grow their businesses by making those introductions. Simple introductions when you're in a one-on-one conversation with people are a great way to grow your business. If you're sitting with someone across the table, and you have to forgive me, all of a sudden my eye got really dried out. That's why I keep blinking and my eyes look weird. But it happens, especially when you're on live video. So don't be afraid to go live. Weird things happens to everybody. This is what I teach my clients. Just run with it, right? So when you're sitting one-on-one with someone, and you can actually learn a little bit more about one-on-ones and how to do those in another one of my blogs that I referenced in yesterday's blog. It's all about connecting with people and how can you help them. So listening for ways that you can help them. And a lot of times, they may have an issue that you may not necessarily be able to resolve, but somebody that can. So while you're sitting with someone and someone's name pops up, share their information, share their contact information. You have it in your phone, most likely, right? Because the people that you love to refer should always be in your phone, at least their email and contact information. So make sure that you're sharing, the people that can help other people resolve a problem. So listen for those key opportunities to help someone solve a problem and share one or two of your contacts with them. That's a great way to build rapport with the people across the table from you. Another key thing, remember, always, 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 when you are making a referral, remember to follow up. Two things that I always try to remember to do, even after a one-on-one meeting, I'll follow up with an email to the person that I had the one-on-one with and say, Thank you so much for connecting with me today. I really hope that you got a lot of value out of our conversation. Oh, by the way, don't forget to reach out to this person for this reason. Here's their contact information. Again, just in case in case you need it. Then I will take the next step and let the person know that the person that I gave the referral for, let them know to expect a phone call. So that way, both parties kind of know what to expect. Yeah, and a couple weeks later, a week or two later, it's a great way to follow up with somebody. If you've had a really great one-on-one conversation with someone and you gave them a referral, it's a great excuse to follow up and say, hey, how did that connection go? Did you get the chance to talk to him or her? And, did that work out for you? So it's a great way to just continue to be visible to them, remind them that you're helping them, and just checking in for no other reason than to just check in to see how things are going and see how that connection went. That's really important. So the next way that again, I just mentioned about an email introduction. So another way that you can connect people if you're having conversations with people and you say, hey, I think this person would be somebody that you'd really be interested in connecting with. I just had a really great conversation with a woman the other day. And in our conversation, we met, I think we met through LinkedIn. She happened to ask for a connection request on LinkedIn. We had a great conversation. I invited her to have a conversation. We had a really wonderful conversation, have a lot of similarities, but through the conversation, she mentioned some of the services that they offer to specific industries. And I said, well, I actually have friends who blog for those particular genres. And so I was able to, she actually asked me for an introduction. Don't be afraid to ask for an introduction. If you're looking for somebody to help you, ask other people who they know. So she asked for the introduction, and what I did is I quickly, I gave her some names and I said, I'm going to send you their information. So I made a very quick and easy email introduction, went along the lines of, I put both of them on there. Hi, just wanted to make sure that you have this information. By the way, here's my friend's information, and gave all the information, and then copied the other person on it and said, all right, wait, it's sounding weird, right? It doesn't make sense. So here's what it was. Hey, Kim, it was really great to have a conversation with you. I'm sending you Jen's information. She's a really great copywriter. I think that she would be a benefit to your company. Jen, here is Kim's contact information. I've copied her on this, you are both copied on this email. Ladies, I'm wishing you much luck and hoping that this connection works out well for you. I'll let you take it from here. Very simple email of making an introduction, making sure that both people are copied on the email, and put the person that you're referring, put their contact information into the body of the email. Very simple, but again, you're building that rapport of following through on doing what you said you would do. If you said you're going to make an introduction, make the introduction. It's important to follow through. So then, you could do the same thing on LinkedIn, the exact same thing on LinkedIn. You can message both people, add them both to the message bar. Hey, Lynn, thought of you. Here's Kim's information. I think that you guys would be a great fit, and this is why I think that it would be really good for the two of you to connect. I'm going to let you two take it from here. Boom. It's all done, right? It's very simple, very easy. It doesn't have to be anything wordy, but you want to make sure that you include the contact information and why you're connecting them, and then you can just kind of extract yourself from it, but make sure that you follow up later. Hope that was a really great connection for you guys. Would love to hear how things turned out, and if you're both benefiting from it, that's wonderful news. And the reason for that is, what if it doesn't turn out? You want to save face with the people that you know, and sometimes connections don't work. I have had a situation where somebody just really wasn't happy with the work that somebody that I referred provided. It was a miscommunication. And once I found out what was going on, I reached out to both parties to see if there was some way that I could resolve it. And through that opportunity, I was actually able to mend my relationship with the one party that I had made the referral to, because they were kind of like disappointed that I referred this person. The person didn't follow through the way they were supposed to, or the way she had expected. So I was able to, mend that relationship, fix, get things resolved between the two of them, that they were both happy once I was able to kind of intercede for both of them. And it was just really just a pure communications error. So it all resolves itself. So that's why it's so important to follow up, because you're also kind of protecting your reputation for being somebody who has quality referrals. So don't forget to do that. So another way to make a really great referral, pick up the phone, call someone and say, hey, I know somebody who needs your services. Here's their phone number. Give them a call, and I'll let them know that to be expecting your phone call. Here's why they need your help. Make sure, again, give the contact information. Do you see it? Do you see a theme here? Contact information, why you think they need to connect, and then allow them to take it from there, and then follow up. So there's that commonality in all of these, whether you're doing, in person, via email, LinkedIn, or if you're picking up the phone, The other really cool way that you can introduce people is take people to networking events with you. I talk about this all the time, like what happens in the car is really fun. When I take people with me places, we have great conversations, but also make a point when I take someone with me to a networking event, I like to introduce them to other people so that they can meet other people. So it's a great way. Or if I'm at a networking event and somebody that I know shows up, I'll invite them over to a conversation. I'll introduce them to the other people that I'm talking with, and help them just to make those connections as well. Really important, when you're introducing someone in person, it really helps if you understand their business and you share a little bit about what they do. And here's why I think you need to know them. It's a great benefit to understand what other people do that you're introducing, because it elevates you as someone, wow, she really understands their business, and it's really cool that she thinks that I might be interested in hearing what they do and how they do it. So make sure that when you introduce someone, you don't just give their name and their company. Explain a little bit about what they do and how they serve their clients, which is something you should know when you're introducing people, especially if they're already part of your network. So make sure you're learning that about them. So here's my tip, and it's a really great tip that I actually learned from Ashley Owens and Jamie Picozzi. Now, Ashley learned it from Jamie, and Ashley kind of, shared it with us. So I just figured I'm going to pass it along, and just give them the credit. One of the things that, I learned this years ago on the tip, but I kind of forgot about it until they mentioned it on a recent TV show that they did, was they actually have like a folio, like, the credit card folios that you slip all the a business card folio that you slip all the business cards in. Now, the way these ladies use it is they actually put their favorite people in each industry into this folio. So like their top people that they would recommend in different industries are in this folio. When they meet with people one-on-one, they take the folio with them, lay it out on the table and say, hey, flip through this and tell me if there's anybody in here that you'd like an introduction to. I'd be happy to make that introduction for you. These are people that I know and I trust, and I highly recommend. So if there's anybody in here that you'd like me to introduce you to, I'd be happy to do that for you. Just, pick a couple. Great, right? Isn't that an awesome tool? How awesome is that? It's helping you to build those relationships. When you become that referral partner, when you have that heart of service for elevating other people, it is such a key way to just really connect with people and to really understand who they are and just help them to grow. So Diana, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being on with me today. And if you have any questions, let me know. Jenna, it's nice to see you too. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. I am really excited about sharing these tips with you, and I hope that you will learn from them, really grow your connections. And if you have any questions about making those introductions, or if you'd like to see how I do it, make sure that you're sending me a connection request through LinkedIn, and I'll kind of use my normal standard invite to connect, and the whole way that I follow up with people and connect with people on LinkedIn. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your time. And remember, introducing other people will help to elevate you within your network, making those authentic connections for people so that they can really relate to one another and feel that intentional heart of service that you want to have when you're networking is so valuable to helping you grow your business, because you're helping other people grow their own. So thank you so much for being with me. Thank you, Jenna and Diana. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And I'm wishing you a day filled with amazing connections. So don't forget, connect here on Facebook, connect on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and check out our website and YouTube too. So love having these conversations, and thank you so much for your time. And again, if you have any comments, or if you want me to discuss a specific question that you have about networking, something that might be supportive of you and helping you to grow your business, I'd be more than happy to do that. And if you need an introduction to someone in particular, I'd be happy to do so for you. So have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again next Thursday at 3:30 here on Live in 30 with 30 Second Success. I'm Laura Templeton, and I wish you a great day.